Thanks for watching the WHME TV 46 High School Game of the Week. Brought to you by
Well, they do have to practice at some point next week, but they may have problems getting people off the field before then. Warsaw, Indiana may be the happiest place on earth tonight as the Tigers get their first football sectional ever with a 35-18 win over Penn. Bart Curtis with his 9th sectional title in his repertoire, but his first here at Warsaw, and the celebration, as you can see, ongoing. Welcome, everybody, to our Covenant Christian School post-game show. Chuck Freeby high above the fray. Let's meet our IU South Bend Fulfilling the Promise player of the game. He's standing by in the maelstrom down there with Bo Hunt. Bo?
Standing by with our player of the game, Wyatt Amos. First off, you talked to Chuck Freeby at practice of what this scene would look like if you guys won this sectional game. Is this what you imagined it'd look like?
This is even better than what I imagined. All these fans, they're great. They came out to support us. We couldn't have did without them. Could have did without our scout team players giving us a good look in practice, showing us what we think they were going to give us, and they gave us exactly what we thought they were, and we just executed. And we had some hiccups throughout the game, but our defense played great. They played phenomenal. They flew everywhere, and it's just so surreal, man.
You guys ran for over 400 yards of offense. What was it like to go against this Penn defense and put up those numbers?
Man, we came to this game, we just wanted to get our revenge. We knew last year we were up at halftime. We knew that, but we knew this year we were up in the same position. We knew that they weren't going to give in. So we just had to keep going, and just so surreal. I'm speechless right now. I just don't know what to say.
What does it mean to be a senior and win the first sectional here at Warsaw?
I just feel honored. This trophy isn't just for the players now. It's just for the people in the past. It's just, I see like our coaching staff, people that have played for Warsaw before, they're crying right now. Like it just means so much to the community, to the staff, to our players, and I'm just speechless.
It's not done yet. You guys still have.
Oh no, we're not done yet. This is just the beginning for us. Crown Point and Maryville, doesn't matter who we have next. We're gonna prepare for them, and we're coming.
Good luck next week.
Thank you very much.
All right, classy young man there, Bo, and Wyatt Amos, our IU South Bend Fulfilling Promise player of the game. Time now to look at our Electrical Workers Local 153 electrifying play of the game. And after Penn had taken an 18-14 lead, Warsaw needed a spark. They would get it from Juan Jaramillo, 77 of his 172 yards on the night on this carry. This would put Warsaw up in the game, and they would not trail after that as they reeled off the last 21 points of the game to take this 35-18 victory. And man, you're almost as fast as Blake Marsh or Jaramillo. Bo Hunt getting back up here to the booth. Granted, catching his breath a little bit, but you were down there in that mad scene down there. Yeah. What's going on? What's it like?
It's just like what Wyatt Amos talked about. I mean, it's something that they dreamt about. It's something they believed. It's something they focused on and visualized, and it come true. And, you know, everybody down there, they can believe it, but they can't quite believe it. They understand that, you know, they're sectional champs, but yet it really hasn't sunk in yet. And, again, he even reiterated to me, he goes, we're not done. Mm-hmm. He goes, this isn't as far as we wanted to go. We wanted to get to this point, but we want to go farther.
Bart Curtis did this at New Prairie. He's done it at Mishawaka, and now he's done it at Warsaw. How is he able to do this?
Well, I think the biggest thing is buying into the culture. Mm-hmm. And the kids have bought in, the community's bought in, and when you run this type of offense and you run it with perfection and you run that type of offense to where you're disciplined and you're able to sustain drives like they did tonight, that first drive dictated this game.
Oh, my goodness. 20 plays, 79 yards. And if you take a look at the numbers here, as we look at Bart Curtis with sectional title number 9, I'm just trying to do the math here on the fly, but I came up with 432 yards for Warsaw. If that's the case, that's their 3rd largest rushing total in school history. By the way, 0 yards passing, 0 attempts passing. To think that you would come here against a Penn team that's not a terrible defense and smash it down their throats for 432 yards is almost unfathomable.
Yeah, we talked about one of the keys to the game was believe and then achieve, and they did tonight. They believed and then they achieved on the field.
So congratulations to the Tigers. They get either Merrillville or Crown Point. If it's Merrillville, it's a reunion with the former Tiger, Brad Cease, who is the head coach of the Pirates and one of the great running backs here. Michael Curtis, the coach's son and the offensive line coach, giving a big smooch to that sectional trophy. He won't be the only one. I'm sure they'll get the alcohol out and polish it up before they put it in the case Monday morning. Our thanks to our TV 46 crew, especially our camera people who worked out in sub-freezing conditions tonight to bring you this one. Tony Beltran working from the producer-director's chair. A huge cast of dedicated men. A reminder, college football on the radio on Saturday. It's Purdue and Northwestern live from Ryan Field at noon. College basketball for you. IU and Portland State at 103.1 at 2 p.m. Texas and Purdue at 7 p.m. And then next Friday night, we don't know where we'll be yet, but we'll have an IHSA regional for you on TV 46. For the Hall of Famer, Bo Hunt, this is Chuck Freeby. Once again, the final score from frosty Fisher Field in Warsaw. The Warsaw Tigers, with their first sectional title ever, they beat the Penn Kingsmen 35-18. So long from the happiest place on earth.